it's okay to say no to a deal. I mean, I know that's a curse word. I'm sorry to say it. I know I don't hardly curse, so it's okay to... Hey guys, Scott Warner here with Real Talk Real Estate. My co-hosts, the ever-loving
Donovan Johnson.
So, Donovan, today we're going to be talking about being burnt out. Mental health, realtor mental health. I mean, I'm joking about it right now, but that's a serious thing. Look, we help people on the daily. We got to take care of this.
It's tough when you play so many roles. You don't know you sign up to be somebody's best friend and also like the marriage counselor, potentially divorce attorney, depending on how the situation's going, or throughout the deal. You wear so many hats that realtors just the umbrella, and there's so much underneath it being projected.
This man went from divorce attorney. He didn't even say divorce counselor. Y'all are just getting split up. There's no helping this out.
Mhm.
But no, I mean, we're always on, always available, always ready to go. And that's hard because we all have families. We all have outside responsibilities. We all have things that we put on our plate besides just being a realtor. And so you have to juggle. And sometimes to juggle, sometimes you have to let all the balls fall and say, look, I have to take a step back.
Yeah, because man, what you said on the go, it makes me think about like a car. You can go as much as you want in your car, but eventually you got to gas up or you're going to gas out. So,
I mean, every text that a client sends, everything that the client wants, because guess what? We are, ushering the people are trusting us to usher them into this transaction and get them into the house. So it is like a marriage for each transactions. You don't want to be burnt out and you don't want to be irritable. You don't want to be like biting at them when they're going to be paying you to get the transaction done because you can't think about it anymore.
right. And so, how do you stop yourself from getting there? I think it's about being conscious of like your telltale signs, maybe,
Mm.
where like if sleep feels optional or feels like a burden, there's a good chance you need to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Yeah, I'm sorry. If sleep is an option, we are on the wrong side of this coin. When a deal falls through, instead of rolling with it, you get frustrated, you get upset, and then once again, what happens when that deal falls through and you're getting frustrated, acting a fool, like Caleb Williams missing passes at a net? I mean, you get all frustrated. People record that. People see that. Your clients see that. Do they want to go to the next transaction with you, or do they want to find another QB to be
Mm,
to be that starter?
yeah.
I mean, we have to present ourselves at all times of ready to go. But how do you do that if you're burnt out?
Because the thing about real estate, I mean, we're independent contractors, so you make your own schedule. There's nobody behind your back telling you, "Hey, you got to respond, you got to answer," but you want to be known as a person that just gets stuff done. And like we literally worship a hustle culture of make sure you just always put people before yourself. And like it's good to be a giver, but you have to be able to balance with being able to.
I love what you said there, and sorry for cutting you off.
No, we're good.
But hustle doesn't equal health always. And guess what? Hustle doesn't equal wealth.
Mm,
Because if you are not healthy, are you really doing the right thing? Are you really on your A game? Are you really giving 100%? I mean, for me, mentally is one thing, but spiritually as well for me. Because God asked for 100%, so I like to make sure that I give 100%, or at least try to give 100%. If I'm not spiritually connected with God, am I giving my 100%? Am I giving my 100% for everything that I can do? That's another mental health, at least I think as a Christian, as a and a realtor, that you have to make sure that you're prayed up, you're ready to go, because a lot of people want to think of it as just a you know, one thing, but the devil's throughout everything. And you got to pray up, you got to put on that armor of God and be ready to go, be ready to fight the battle of spiritually and getting that battle done on the transaction. So that, I mean, you just have to be healthy. You have to be ready. Productivity, couldn't spit that out. It's good, but guess what? Boundaries are better. I mean, the thing is, if you don't boundary yourself and you're just like running, going all the time, like you said, you have to gas up that car. You have to stop. You have to gas up that car.
And working smarter, not harder is a real thing. And it's good to have grit personally, but at some point you almost have to start helping yourself.
Yep. I mean, your business is not going to die if you set expectations. If you set healthy expectations, the clients will probably be like, man, this guy, this is why I chose him to be my starting QB, to be my starting real estate agent, because he's locked in or she's locked in. That's the thing. Set expectations, stick with your expectations, and make them healthy.
I think something that's been hard for me to do is take real off days.
Mm.
Um, I've started experimenting with like a Sunday, like I'm trying to go no social media on Sunday, but it's been more difficult than I thought. But I do a like a D&D for the first half of the day. So usually church.
Dungeons and Dragons.
It's funny you say that. I got invited to go play that, and I didn't know how I felt being this old, being invited to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I've never played it. Sorry. Side note. Sorry, guys.
D&D.
D&D for Sundays, so you can get that.
Just some so where I don't get distracted, because usually, and I'll sometimes I'll leave it on the whole day, but usually I flip it off around 1 or 2. But just that little bit of time being disconnected does feel so good. Like, it almost is, like, addicting to be able to, like, actually breathe.
But the thing is, you can, I think as agents, if we're good agents and it starts with systems, automated follow-ups, you can do these things, especially in this day and age that we're in with ChatGPT and everything else. Use templates, automated follow-ups, have your CRM contact them. It's always a touch point. It's always letting that person know, hey, I am available, even when you do those automated, when I'm not available.
I think for as a younger agent, it's important that when you're picking a mentor to not just pick somebody that's making a lot of money, but just find somebody who's like lifestyle you wouldn't mind having to copy or emulate if you had to, because it's cool to make all this money and stuff, but you talk to some of these agents and it's like, "Damn, bro, like, are you good? Like, I feel like you need more than just a beer. Like, you need the
You need the
massage, you need the
cake.
yeah, bro, you need the golden nugget full experience, blue martini and all." So, like, it's just don't get so caught up in, like, the dollar signs people are making. Try and pick somebody that's aligned as much personally. Like Scott was talking about earlier, how it's a spiritual thing. Like, I feel that's so hard with me because I know if I don't like start my morning like in some type of like prayer meditation or like open up the Bible, like I'm way more irritable. I'm liable to like it's crazy the night and day difference, like from a spirit standpoint of like walking in the spirit versus like walking in my flesh and like my ego. Because like my ego's ready to flash out and crash out. Like my ego's on that YN, but like when I'm thinking and not just trying to run and take a second to pause, you actually go faster when you slow down versus trying to hurry up and having to backtrack every step because you forgot this, you didn't do this or whatnot. So taking the time to cross your I's and dot your T's sets you up for success. You're not being for slowing down.
I mean, the thing that you said that when you talked about being able to slow down and being better is just something that popped in my head. It was the tortoise and the hare.
Mm.
I mean, the hare was so ready to go and doing this and just so sure that he was going to be able to win. And he was acting a goofball in the middle of it. And guess what? That slow and steady won the race. And that mentality, I think, was a great mentality. Like you said, sometimes you have to break apart, you have to take that time, you have to spiritually plug in, and you have to go ahead and just say, look, this is how I'm going to run my day. And I loved what you just said. It was awesome. I mean, sometimes it's okay to say no to a deal. I mean, I know that's a curse word. I'm sorry to say it. I know I don't hardly curse, so it's okay to say no to a deal. It's okay to send that as a referral fee. It's okay to say, I am not good. Get yourself better because guess what? Those clients will love you for it. Man, you might lose those clients, but what's worth more? The health or the wealth of the of the matter. Get that referral fee, move on, and just be able to say no from a deal. Oh,
Absolutely. Last thing I'm gonna say on the whole, like,
I mean, when you're feeling run down low, I mean, something that I like to do is I like to play golf. And so, with golf, it's not the strength that you put into that swing, it's finesse. And sometimes when it's up here and you're thinking about clients and everything else, sometimes you just got to shut that brain down and then, hey, just have fun playing golf. A vacation of sorts for me is really just that home time that I get to have. I mean, everybody's like, "Well, Scott, you have to deal with kids." Well, guess what? I love them kids, so I'm gonna deal with them. Like, my little boy has been playing Luigi Mansion 3, and he's like every night, "Daddy, let's get this level." I'm like, "Kid, you watch all to how to beat all the bosses, but you need me to beat them for you." But guess what? That's that time that I get to have. Or if my little girl wants to give me a hug before bed, that's that recharge. That's that boom. I'm there and locked in. And hey, I didn't do anything. I didn't leave my house. I didn't take a vacation. I didn't leave the city, but that's my recharge. And I think you have to be able to find your recharge and able to actually plug into it. We are like iPhones. You have to charge your iPhone. Well, guess what? You're gonna have to charge yourself. You can't expect your iPhone to be on 20% and not charge it and last you the full day. You can't. It's just not gonna happen. So make sure you find places to plug into: church, family, hobbies. They don't have to be expensive. They don't have to cost money. Plug into those things so you can charge yourself before you help other people because I mean, we love helping clients. That's what we do. We give ourselves to our clients. But do we give ourselves back?
yeah, I think something that doesn't cost anything that I like to do is go on walks. It's funny, I kind of have like a 7-day mental timer in my head of usually when I haven't walked in so long, I start to feel a little fidgety, and I felt it like 2 days ago.
Mhm.
So maybe by Friday afternoon, maybe I'll go on a walk, which would be tomorrow. Something for burnout that's I've been trying to apply mentally is that we burn out a lot because like we're not judging ourselves against ourselves. We're judging ourselves against like other people, and we can't. And everybody's in like a different chapter of their real estate grind, and we could get so comparative, and then we start getting negative, and then we start remembering all the reasons why being a real estate agent can suck, like the time commitment, the upfront cost, and all this. Where if you just apply to who you were, even as simple as yesterday, like let's say if like you didn't make no phone calls or you didn't do anything for your business yesterday, well, 2 20-minute, it's called the Pomodoro method, when you basically set a timer and then you take like a 5-minute break, 20 on 5. It's been known to just be really good for productivity. If you just put in 2 or 3 sessions of that, you can do leaps and bounds for your business. Uh, the numbers will usually take care of themselves if you're willing to like do the results. Like inputs equal outputs. So the focus on your inputs if you're starting to feel burnt out or scared, or focus on your withdrawing inputs if you're burnt out, honestly. So how do you get an elephant? It's one bite at a time. So
I love that. Thank you guys for being here today. Like, share, give us a little thumbs up next time you see one of our videos. Hey, we like to hear that our videos are actually out there reaching y'all. Just let us know. Next time, guys.
thank y'all. Have a good day.